What? So, right now, to set the stage a little bit, we're in Canada, right? We're in Toronto. We're in like a, I wouldn't say like a community meeting. A lot of things were happening to the town. We're trying to show some change as a town. All right, so my name is Jamil Parchment. I want to thank everyone coming out today to join us for this. And the topic I'm bringing you is why we should give Drake the key to the city. So just by show of hands, does everyone know who Drake is? Majority of you guys, all right, cool. So just a little background information. His name is Arthur Graham. Drake was born October 24th, 1986. He's the son of Dennis Graham and the son of Sandy Graham. Dennis Graham was also a musician. He's from Memphis, so he has music in his background. He's a Grammy Award winner. He's a songwriter, multi-platinum selling artist. He currently has the most #1 records rapper, so yes, he has more #1s than Jay-Z, his idol, Lil Wayne, Kanye West. Something interesting I found is that he holds the records for the most streamed Spotify songs, which is right now at 17.3 million. And the previous record was also his at 14.3, so he beats all record. So you can see that. It's a big deal. A little more background information. I made this slide because you might have come across, I guess, him, if you're not really familiar. Social media, this is just an image that you might come across social media, the white background with the scribbly words a little bit. This is him, that's his tattoos. If you're into sports, he is the global ambassador of the Toronto Raptors. So he's basically the global face of the team. Something also that I found interesting is that, kind of like a lot of other artists, mainly big artists like Kanye West and others, when he does something and it hits social media, it kind of like takes over social media. You just keep saying it over and over and over. Giving us hits like 0 to 100, like Know Yourself, Start from the Bottom, Hold On, We're Going Home, and along with working with people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, big artists. He's just proved to be a big deal. So next, I want to go on and talk about who's been given keys to Toronto. Do these names look familiar to you guys? Yeah, a couple of them. That's the writer of Harry Potter, Tiger Woods, the golf player, Muhammad Ali, Mike Myers, also Austin Powers. George Cohan, I found him to be interesting because he is the person who brought McDonald's to Canada. He put the first McDonald's franchise in Canada, so that's a big deal. So I'm gonna go talk to you guys about Drake Rose to get you a little bit familiar. He is OVO founder. I told his very own, which is his clothing line, also a record label, which he started from himself, ground up. Also said that he was the global ambassador of the Toronto Raptors. He's a rapper and he's an actor. Some of you may know him from Degrassi. He was also known as Wheelchair Jimmy. So, bring back memories for you. We was like 13 or something, watching Degrassi. So, right here, this is, I'm gonna start off with the phrase city on the map. He uses that a lot in his songs when he says he put the city on the map, meaning that he put Toronto, he made Toronto more known than people around him. So when you think of reasons to give Drake the key, it's like, from Toronto, from the past 10 years, who has been putting Toronto on the map besides Justin Bieber, and we don't want to give Justin Bieber the key to Toronto. So we have his tattoos of allegiance. He has 416, which is Toronto's area code, and this is CN Tower. If you're not familiar with CN Tower, it's basically like, I'll call it like the Statue of Liberty, so it's really significant to Toronto, and he tattooed it on his body, along with the area code. OVO Fest is a big deal that he does in Toronto. He brings a 3-day concert. It's kind of like Coachella, but in Canada, where he brings out artists. Previously, Kanye West has been there, French Montana, Jhené Aiko, Big Sean, J. Cole. He brings big names out to Canada. So, as a country, and if you are politically involved in Canada, and if an artist taking on all these roles and he's bringing in big names to your country, I feel like that's a big deal. They're crossing borderlines to come because he's bringing them out basically. He's multiculturalism. He is black and he's Jewish, so that's a nice example of people to look up to, or communities looking up to him. Like that's inspirational. He's passive aggressive. People say it's sensitive, but I feel like he's not in the media in a bad light. Like he's not out here being violent, fighting a lot, videotaping a lot of drugs. Like that's not the image that you would associated with Drake. I use the word legend because he just dropped a mixtape and he named the song Legend, talking about he is a legend. You know, if he died today, then he will die as a legend, being with the records he's broken and stuff like that. Drake Night is something that he does with the Toronto Raptors for basketball fans, where he has a line with Toronto Raptors and his line OVO Clothing, where he has shirts given out to the audience. So right now it's playoff time, and they have like a conjoined line where everyone in the audience gets a shirt. At halftime he performs, and it's a nice thing to come out to. For a regular Raptors ticket, you get a free shirt, you get a free concert. He pronounces the players when they're coming out. He gets the stadium hype. It's a fun night. His brand, talk on that. And the last point I want to put is that his next upcoming album is called Usually Six, spelled six with the number 6, 4, 6, and it's basically telling you just how he feels about this talent. So he's named his album Usually Six. And I don't think that anyone out here right now in Canada is putting the city on the map as well as